You don't know what you're doing with your life, right? If you don't have some sort of job or responsibility, or you're relatively like free. To me, this is like the best advice I can give you in terms of making money. That is what I will give to my younger self, because I was watching a video from my younger a few years ago about me talking about who, I'm trying to make it. And it's like, bro, if you don't have, like, how would I put this now? The older you grow, the more responsibilities are start to stack on your shoulders, right? So I think we all know this as common sense, because right here, right now, literally, obviously not compared to like a lot of people older than me, like I still basically don't have responsibilities, but compared to like 1 year, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years ago, especially let's say 1, 2, 3 years ago, like I basically had no responsibility. And the crazy thing is, then I was sitting, oh yeah, I have so much I'm doing, oh I don't have time for anything. Like basically, if you are still like in school, right, especially like university, those that type of age range, right, or maybe you might be out of school, but you don't really have anything you're tied to, like you basically have the best opportunity ever. The thing I would just say, like, I don't want this video to be long at all, because it's like a pretty simple answer. It's honestly just pick anything. Pick anything. It doesn't matter what you pick. We focus a lot, at least I used to focus a lot about, oh, what is the perfect business model, what can make me the most money, what's the thing that can give me like 1000x return. Like, stop thinking like that. It's like, just shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter, because we could look at different industries. Like, for example, now let me show you this is like, these are eggs, right? So we have little poultry that we run here, trying to sell eggs and chickens and all this type of stuff. You could argue that that's a terrible business model, and you'll be kind of right, because there are better things out there. Or maybe trying to sell water, for example. You could also argue this is a terrible business model, and you'd be right, because there are better out there. You could argue trying to be a social media influencer or whatever, and you'll be right, so maybe that's the best or whatever. But the point is, like, all these different businesses, from online, from the thing that is online, to even real life, brick and mortar, physical products, whatever. There is no one is the best, because if we look at all these different industries, you would see people that are very, very rich and successful in them. Like the richest man in Africa, think about this. Think about what I'm about to say. The richest man in Africa is Aliko Dangote, something like that, right? The richest man in Africa. The guy is worth billions of dollars, like $8 billion, something like that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Do you know what he fucking sells? Sells cement, sugar, salt, what do they call it, pasta, spaghetti, all those type of stuff. That's what you literally say. But I think the biggest one is known for is like cement. But he basically sells all those type of stuff, right? So this guy became a billionaire off of selling cement. And you would argue that maybe selling cement is like the worst business model out there, and you'll be right. But it's like, it doesn't matter the business model. Like, if you can become a billionaire off of selling cement, you can become a billionaire in anything. You could become a billionaire selling water, like water, water bottles or water, whatever. Become a billionaire selling, like I showed you before, eggs. So it's like all these different industries. It doesn't matter. The thing you want to stop focusing on the industry. You want to stop thinking about, oh, what is the best business? Like, that's a fucking stupid idea, because all these businesses, like, there are people that are fucking successful, like I said, billionaire that literally sell cement. There are people that are billionaires selling this thing, and at the same time, there are also people that are broke as fuck, basically poor, and still do the same thing, right? Like, if you look at the industry, that's one thing. Let's use an example to think of the most profitable industry in the world. Let's say something like software, right? There are people like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and whatever that make their worth hundreds of billions of dollars because they found Facebook and Microsoft and whatever. While there are people in that same software, I'm very sure in like your class, right, or your campus or something, obviously they still run like their own little software business, but they're broke as fuck, and they will argue like it's a shitty business. So it's not so much about the business model, it's about your skill set, it's about you, the individual. Because it doesn't matter if you're in the best vehicle in the world. Something like software, for example, is one of the greatest in the world. If you are like shit at software, you're shit. Like, you're still broke. It doesn't matter if software makes people billionaires. If you're shit at it, like, you're not going to be a billionaire. You're still going to be shit. While somebody that is in, something that is not as profitable, it's not as glamorous, like, oh, selling eggs. If this person is a legend, like, he's very, very good at selling eggs, that person is going to be the billionaire. Or just like I said, selling cement. The person is very, very good at selling cement. It's going to be a billionaire. Why are you that you're, in software, if you're shit at it, you're still going to be broke. So what you want to focus on is becoming good. What you want to focus on is becoming skilled. That's the thing I wish I got into this my stupid little head of mine from a few years ago. It's like, skill is literally all that matters. Skill is it. So what I would now urge you to do, like my advice, right, is like, just look for whatever. Like, it doesn't even matter. Some people say, oh, follow your passion, don't follow your passion. Find what is trending, don't find what is trending. Do what you like, don't do what you like. Do the thing that is most profitable. Just, to me, discard all that stuff. Just pick anything at all. If you don't know, you could literally write, okay, the asterisk I would put there is just anything you are interested in or you would like to get good at. Anything you're interested in. I hate using the word passion, because when you say passion, it feels like, oh, when you watch like your favorite movie, like recently as I'm making this video, maybe a week or two ago, The Amazing Digital Circus, like the finale came out, and I watched the video. It was so hype. I really loved it, right? So people feel like that's what their passion, like they only have to do stuff that feels like that. It doesn't have to feel like that, because watching The Amazing Digital Circus, like the show, like, it feels fun. But if you are actually part of the people that were, behind the scenes making it happen, the process is probably not as fun as the show looks, right? Because first of all, those guys are animated. If you have watched like any of the behind the scenes stuff, you see that shit is scary. Like, when you look into the software, it looks very scary. And that's not just like the animation parts. Person that reads the story, person that writes the script, people that do the voiceover, people that do like the graphics and the animation and the coloring and the sound, and like so many things goes into it, right? So the process is probably not fun. But the point I'm trying to make is like, don't obsess too much about passion. Like, oh, am I passionate about this? I'm not passionate. Like, just pick anything. The thing is, you should pick something you're kind of interested in, right? So, for example, me, I might be interested in, like, for example, now, I'm actually more interested in eggs than maybe, I don't know, trying to think of something. Maybe fish. Yeah, I'm more interested in eggs than fish. So if I want to choose, okay, but does it mean I'm passionate about eggs? Fuck no. Of course, I don't like, I'm not looking at this egg and I'm getting very excited that, wow, this is a beautiful egg. Like, look at how round it. Like, I don't care. Like, obviously, if I could choose one within egg or fish, I will always choose egg, because I just prefer this to fish. Judge me if you want. Well, you get the idea, right? So you choose stuff you are interested in. And if you don't even know anything, like, oh, I don't know at all, like, bro, don't stress. What you do, like, first of all, so if you know what you already, like, if you already have an idea of things you're kind of interested in, you want to write everything down, everything you're kind of interested in. I don't like using the word passion, but you can still add your passion there too, but write stuff you're interested in. Oh, fuck. So write stuff you're interested in, right? So secondly, if you already kind of have an idea of what if you have no idea, literally just go do research, watch some YouTube videos, search on Google, ask ChatGPT, ask your brother, ask your parents, ask whatever. Like, just get information from different sources. You want to compile this list. The second thing you want to do now, this list of items you have compiled, I want you to like arrange them maybe numerically or alphabetically or whatever, and just find a sort of system that will choose at random. So you could literally put everything inside a box. Maybe you could write them in some paper, like tiny paper, roll it up, put it inside a box, close your eyes, shake the box. Bro, what is wrong with me at this thing? Like, bro, I'm going to damage this phone today. I'm literally going to damage this phone. I'm trying to give you sauce. So you write everything and you put your hand inside the box, close your eyes, and pick anything you open. Once you open the paper, anything that is here, that's your hustle. That's it for the next. Like, just forget about that. That's literally what you're going to do. If you don't know what you want to do, or literally just show your brother, or show your parents, or show your best friend, or show your sister, be like, oh, out of all these things, which one do you like? If you could only choose one. Anyone they choose, that's the thing you're going to do. Or you show your dog, let your dog literally sniff it out. The one your dog sniffs, that's it. Or you go ask ChatGPT, give everything to ChatGPT, tell it, choose a random item on the list. Anyone chooses, that's it. Like, you literally don't have to overthink it, because it doesn't even matter. Why? Because why it doesn't matter is if you choose the one that you feel like you're passionate about, it's like the journey is the same for all of them. You would think that, oh, because I'm more passionate about this one, when I started, there's going to be no work, or I'll be more motivated. No, not really. Not really. Like this is somebody that has done basically all the passion stuff you could ever think of, right? It's like the process is the same. The process is the same. The way you feel stressed, tired, unmotivated, like you basically don't want to see or think about it, procrastinate for like something hard, like maybe calculus or your job task, or maybe something that involves physical labor, is the exact same way you feel for your passion. Honestly, trust me. The only time you feel passionate is only like those random 3 a.m. motivation when you wake up like, oh, you know, like that's it. That's it, literally. In terms of the day-to-day action, you know, day-to-day grind, I'm telling you the truth, it feels like there's no difference. There's literally no fucking difference. So you get this random item, but if you already have an idea, that's if you have no clue at all, you have many options. But if you already have an idea of the kind of thing you want to do, like, okay, maybe I like to write, so you know, I'm gonna see. I like to write, I like to sing, I like to, you know, solve maths, but you know, I kind of want to explore writing. That's good. But if you don't have that idea, you know, write the writing, singing, maths, put it inside a paper, choose one randomly, or show your brother choose for you. So after you choose this thing, especially when you have no responsibility and you're not really tied to anything, when if you do have responsibility and you're tied to stuff, you can see like there's no, it doesn't really discriminate. Is you just want to get so fucking good at that thing. That's literally the source. That's the cheat code to making money, like to becoming bust fucking rich. Obviously, you like there are technical stuff like, oh, maybe if it's something like sales, oh, you know, find a good offer and write a good VSL and, you know, price it and find the target avatar, all those type of stuff. But honestly, it doesn't really matter the industry. You just want to get good. It's right. Like once you just get very, very good at your shit, like everything else just falls in place. You know, like I said, it's not like everything is just automatic, like you still have to do work, but you get the idea. It's like it's people that are good that succeed no matter the industry they are in, whether they are making, you know, content, whether they are writing copy, whether they are running an agency, whether they are selling water or software or eggs or dance, or, you know, I don't know, whatever the fuck is out there anymore. Like it's people that are just good. Like that's like very, very high quality in their shit, like top tier. That's it. Like you will succeed like crazy. And the last and most important thing is you have to stick to this shit. First of all, you have to be consistent and do it for long, get better, you know, get good. So first of all, choose one random thing, get good. But to get good, you have to do it consistently and do it for a very long period of time. Because think about it, the guy that has been, I don't know, maybe dancing on TikTok since 2020 till this, like he has probably blown up. Okay, good example I'll give you. There's this guy I usually watch, Kata PC. You know, it's like a tech type of channel, like pretty funny guy. So I was looking at, you know, there was this guy, I was going through his page and all that on YouTube, and I was looking at it like, wow, this guy has like 2 million subscribers. Every single video he posts gets at least 1 million views or something like that. Like legend, right? But then I watched one of his videos, and you know what he said? He said he has been posting like 4 times every single day for the last 6 years. Let that sink in. 4 times every single day for the last 6 years. So it's like, of course, the success just comes like it's like a no-brainer. Of course, it's supposed to be successful, right? It's like that's how it's supposed to be, right? So it's like that's how you get to that next level. Because think about posting 4 times every single day for the last 6 years on the exact same channel, like. Of course, right? It's like of course. And obviously, if you look at this video of today and maybe 1 year ago or 2, like you can see like it continuously gets better. So it's like that's literally it. That's it. Like all these bullshit of, oh, which business model should I do? Oh, what is trending? Oh, you like just stop. Just get good. Like once you get good, everything falls in place. Honestly, everything falls in place. It's not like it's automatically like you still have to do work, like I've said thousands of times now, but. Like like the world literally just loves high quality. Everybody, everything loves high quality, right? Like think about the type of place something like a rat would want to live inside. Do you think a rat would, like if my house was empty now, absolutely empty, nothing is inside? Obviously, rats will still come here and there, you know, whatever. But if my house was filled with food stuff, rats would love this place. Why? Because it's high quality. If you see some chick and she dresses casually, like, you know, she's, yeah, whatever. But if she dresses like really, really beautiful, really sexy, like all of a sudden, oh, she really catches your eye. Like that's just how it is. If you buy a phone, the first phone is just an average phone, like nothing. Or if you buy another phone that can literally fold, all of a sudden this catches your eye because, bro, this is dope. Like a phone that folds, like this is high quality, this is different, this is legendary, right? Or like the iPhone, right? Every other phone is just kind of average, but when you get to the iPhone, like the whole phone is just so high quality, like the world will just pick it because it's just better. So the only way you do that is by just choosing one thing, getting good at it. Now this one thing doesn't mean it might specifically be one. Like obviously the one thing can involve like maybe 7 different sub things under that one thing, whatever. But you just get one skill set, business model, hustle, whatever, get good at it, be extremely consistent, and basically just be like the best in the industry. That's the game. That's literally the game. Literally the fucking game. Just be the best in the industry. It doesn't matter the industry you're in. Just be the best. And don't overthink so much about passion or what should I do or what is my calling or what is like. Just choose anything and get good. And along the way, honestly, like you can change your mind, but don't become a retard that you change your mind like every day, every 2 weeks or something. Like don't be that stupid, right? Maybe you do this thing for 6 months and you're like, hey, it's kind of good, but I want to do something else. Fine, no problem. Of course, go and do something else. But like you do it today and next tomorrow, I don't like it. I want to try it. Like just don't be stupid. Like it's that simple. That's literally the source. Like then just do it for as long as like it doesn't matter the industry. Think about the most unprofitable industry, even if it's like, I don't know, comedy skits or whatever bullshit, like you get fucking good, and that's what separates you from everybody else. So I know I said if you don't have responsibility, but basically anybody can do like responsibility or no responsibility, like just pick something, stick to it, get fucking good, like you will succeed. It's that simple.